town on the northern coast called Jepara City. There were still young people who had business in furniture. They were named Zake and Ali. Zake was a very successful furniture entrepreneur in Jepara, while Alif was a furniture entrepreneur who was not very successful. Alif was always ambitious to defeat Zake. Alif would do everything he could to destroy Zake's business.
After all, I have to destroy Zaki.
Good afternoon. Can I help you? It seems like you are watching our shop. Oh, I just want to look around. By the way, how long have you been working here? Please enter if you want to see our item. I have been working here for 4 years. What is the matter, sir?
How much salary do you work here? Must be little, right? Come on, join me. I will give you 50 salary.
Sorry, sir. I cannot. Whatever salary I receive while working here, I will accept it kindly. He is really arrogant. So, he just started in an employee.
Ceria, what about our results this month? In this, they are increase.
Always increase, sir. We have benefit a lot this month.
Oh, thanks God. The products we product are always liked by customers.
Sir, can I go home first? Incidentally, today I have an appointment, so I can overtime.
Ta-da!
You are Alif, right? You have been to study at University of Jepara.
I'm Alif. Who are you? Wait. You Tria?
You're Alif! Nice to meet you!
Nice to meet you too, Tria. Jadi. Who are you, Tria?
I'm fine. You like it? Where do you work, Alif?
I have business furniture in Jepara.
Wow, great! You're still young, but you have already our business.
And you? Where you work now?
Yeah, I have been working in church and furniture store only.
Whoa, I happen to be able to benefit from her.
Will you look silent?
No.
Can I ask your number?
Yes, you can.
Okay, wait.
And my number is 085.
Yes. Okay, thank you. I save it. I call you later, but I have to go home now. Bye.
Okay, bye. Take care.
Good morning, sir.
Yes, good morning.
This afternoon we have a meeting with customer at the garden at 4 p.m.
Okay, it looks like today we have to close early. I have to call Mr. Eddie to tell him early today. We will there to early. Can you call Mr. Eddie?
Okay, sir.
What's up, sir? Why suddenly call me?
Today, I and Sria will have a meeting with customers at 60 p.m. So later you close to shop early.
Okay, sir. I will close the shop at 3:30 p.m.
Okay.
Ha ha ha. How come you are Zach? It just been successful, so already very.
A few moments later.
Excuse me.
Come in. Sit down, please.
Sir, I want to report a fire at my business, but I don't know the cause.
Your name?
Muhammad Zaki Rahman.
And business name?
Zaki Shop.
Your address?
Sindro Sudirman Street, number 5, Datangan Village.
Okay, fine. I will receive a report from you and will process it soon.
Okay, thanks for your cooperation.
Okay.
Then Zaki told the chronology of the incident that happened to the furniture store. After receiving the report, detective worked to investigate the cause of the fire.
Yeah, let's start our work. We have to find the real cause of the fire.
Okay, sir. We have to work hard to uncover this case, but in my opinion, this case was intentional by someone. Because at the scene, a few days ago, our team found a gas jerrycan around the scene. But strangely, there was no fingerprint on the jerrycan, so it's rather difficult to reveal who the real suspect is.
So, do you think there is someone who doesn't like Mr. Zaki?
Yes, sir, but it's just my feeling. We have to keep investigating carefully.
All people working at Zake's furniture were interrogated one by the prosecutor. In the room, Eddie was the first person to be interrogated.
Eddie, I will ask question. So please answer the question. I have asked Hunsley. Let's start here. You are appointed as a witness. But there is a possibility that you can become a suspect. How long have you been working with Mr. Zaki? Do you have a grade against Mr. Zaki?
The past 4 years, I have been with Mr. Zaki, and not even a small amount of me have a grudge against Mr. Zaki. Mr. Zaki is a good boss, so I cannot possibly hold a grudge against him. But there is someone I suspect. I suspect is Mr. Yang.
Who is Tria? Why do you suspect it like that?
There is two person versus Mr. Zaki, but I do not follow because I have to go back to work. And there was a fire. I saw a man wearing a black jacket standing next to Mr. Zaki with us. When he found out I saw him, he immediately ran away.
Fine. I will try to interrogate Tria first, and I will immediately confirm the truth.
A few moments later.
How long have you been working at Mr. Zaki's shop? And where's your job?
I have worked for 3 years and I work as Zaki's secretary.
I heard you've been planning something with someone to bring down Mr. Zaki's effort. Is it true?
No, I never went like that.
Answer my question, handsome.
Your Honor, the defendant pleaded not guilty and did not claim anything about putting Mr. Zaki's shop. And the testimony from the witness that the defendant knew someone who murdered Mr. Zaki's shop was all a lie. So please establish true justice.
Public prosecutor, is there anything you want to convey?
According to information I get from the witness and the evidence found at the scene, that the witness heard the defendant talking about something with someone to plan the arson at the scene of the incident, found a residual jerrycan of gasoline used to burn the store.
Please call a witness who will testify about this case.
Witness, please tell the truth what you know.
I heard Tria talking to someone over the telephone and discussed the plan to burn Mr. Zaki's shop, but I don't know who that person is. And at the time of the fire, I saw a man wearing a black jacket that I met him near Mr. Zaki's shop.
Now it's clear. So please tell what happened actually.
The defendant did not Mr. Zaki's shop. During the incident, the defendant was speaking with the customer, Mr. Zaki. So it is impossible for the defendant to do it. And there is no evidence that leads to the defendant that he plans.
I will decide for today's trial. I consider it sufficient. We will conduct the trial 3 days, again with complete evidence. After the trial was over, outside the courtroom, the prosecutor approached the lawyer and they began greeting each other. Apparently, Prosecutor Kosa liked lawyer Nanda.
Hi, Miss.
Hi.
Introduce myself. My name is Kosapauti.
I'm Nanda.
Greetings. I have often seen you in car, but this is the first time we have been met in one case.
Huh?
You don't need to hesitate with me.
No.
In car, we do compete with each other in upholding justice, but in on-site recruiter, we can't be frank.
Yes.
No, no problem. No need to be awkward. Have lunch?
No.
Let's go. Find meet together.
Yes. Incidentally, I never seen that.
Let's go.
Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar!
Prosecutor and detective gathered to discuss the case.
Sir, I'm sure that Tria indeed cooperating with someone to bring down Zaki's effort. But the one who set fire to Mr. Zaki's shop was definitely not Tria, but someone else.
I also have the same feeling, but we don't have the right evidence. So we cannot just accuse ourselves.
Okay, then starting today, we have to start following Tria and review what really happened. Okay?
Alif, where are you? Hehe, please.
What do you learn? I'm alone.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Dear, how about this? This case has begun to go to trial, and my status now is defendant, and I want to be in prize.
Calm down, Ria. I will not let you into the present. I will always be by your side and promise this case is finished soon.
A few days later, Afif and Tia found evidence to catch Alif. They immediately tracked Alif's whereabouts, and finally Afif found him. They chased each other on the streets.
You stop it! Oh, thank you for finding me. I should run.
Hey, stop! I shoot you!
Is it true that you planned all this? Are you trying to share the something?
You can be right. Please answer honestly.
Okay. That's true. I did everything. I'm jealous about Zaki's success. I'm jealous what he got. Right?
We will start the second trial soon today. Prosecutor and lawyer, please prepare your document.
Okay, in accordance with Article 1, Paragraph 2, and according to the confession of the defendant acknowledged all his mistakes, so I will give a sentence of 10 years in prison for the defendant Ria because she had cooperated with the defendant Alif and she had let Iwar is sentenced to 5 years in prison. Thanks you, Lawyer.
I did not accept the decision of the prosecutor and I asked them to be sentenced to life imprisonment.
Mr. Zaki, please calm yourself. This trial is still not over. We will see the result later.
2,000 years later.
Well, we will continue the trial. Is there a lawyer you want to convey?
Because the defendant has admitted his mistake. So please, Your Honor, decide the sentence that is in accordance with the mistake made by the defendant.
The public prosecutor, is there anything you want to add?
There is no honor. All decisions are in your hands.
Fine. According to the mistake of the defendants, I will decide the sentence of 10 years in prison for defendant Alif and 5 years in prison for defendant Ria, based on Article 406 of the Criminal Code. So, the result of the trial for this case is closed. Please allow all parties to accept this decision.